spend all day writing, typing, or using your wrists? Do you end up having chronic wrist pain? Maybe you have arthritis already in your wrists? Well, here are 3 stretches we're going to do today to really get into the wrist and prep ourselves not only for our yoga class, but really for our day ahead. And welcome back to my channel. I am your resident yoga teacher and anatomy junkie, and today I'm going to give you 3 stretches for your wrists and really getting into some of that tissue. Wrist problems can come from a variety of things, whether it's weight bearing incorrectly on our hands, excessive typing or writing, or overuse of our hands, or maybe just a the genetic factors that come with carpal tunnel syndrome and arthritis. So here are 3 things you can do to stretch out your wrists. So the first one is just by extending the arm out, straight out in front of you. You're going to pull with your other fingertips, pulling them back. We tend to do this a lot during our first yoga class, and you want to be gentle as you pull back. So what we're doing here as we pull back is getting into the superficial muscles of the wrist, superficial muscles of the forearm. So just kind of those lighter wrist movements. Yeah. There's actually a fun fact here. There is limited muscles actually that are in your hand. So your muscles in your hands are only actually in your palms. There's no muscles here in your fingertips, but all the way in your forearm and sometimes up in your upper arm, depending on what you're doing. The muscles in the forearm and the upper arm are actually what are controlling the fingertips and the hand. Let's switch sides and then pull back gently and breathe. Yeah, and taking nice deep breaths here. So make sure you're sitting up tall. You can also do this laying down on the ground, and you can add this into your yoga practice pretty easily. Then we're going to release. We're going to pretend like you're holding a pizza with your left hand. You're going to turn your left fingertips away, and I really want you to have a bend here. So bend at the wrist, bend at the elbow, and then your arm is connected. Then you're going to take with your right hand, you're going to sandwich your hand. So fingertips on top, thumb on bottom, and you're just going to gently pull back. And then what you'll feel here is more of a stretch in your forearm, maybe even up into your bicep as we breathe here into the stretch. Yeah, get into that forearm and wrist. And then we'll switch to the other side. So right hand comes out. So it's almost like you're holding that pizza pie. Left hand grips for the right, and you're going to pull back, and you feel this in your forearms as well as in your biceps. Yeah, and really breathing into that wrist here. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Our third and final exercise is really just interlacing the hands. I want you to bring your forearms together, and we're just going to roll the hands here. And it might feel a little weird here, but I really want you to bring your palms together, and what we're doing is mobilizing in the wrists. Yeah, and then make sure you reverse the direction, and you'll always uninterlace your hands, and then put the opposite thumb on top so it feels uncomfortable here. Really just getting into the mobility of the wrist. We don't really move our wrist that much except for when you think about typing, make sure you switch directions again, and then shake them out. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Again, my name is Inga, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Have a great day.